What's up guys, it's your boy Jay and welcome to the end of the FC25 Creator Club career mode. Also please do not forget to like, comment and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. Right, here we go with the first season that we are going to simulate towards the end of this career mode. The first thing I actually did was a lot of transfers. Like A-Lot, Cohen got sold, Collins got sold, Tanner got sold, Coleman got sold, Moore, Fry, Ibrahim, Sek, Draper, Cordoba, Ford, Graham, Leroy, Rhodes, Conte, all got sold for huge amounts of money. We decided to bring in a Lower Lang from Real Sociedad, Matthias Cunha from OGC Nice. We loaned out some more players in Schneider, Alonso, Morris, Abbas, Whitaker, Rizzo, Allen, Cruz, Malia, Gomez, Jager. We managed to basically change the whole team again, but this time into something a bit more, I don't know how to describe it, but it's a whole lot better than it was last season. And with the depth that we have, with the experience that we have, we should be fine sailing into a great season. So let's simulate the first season that we have to do. Halfway point of the season. Just a quick cup final, nothing big obviously. Manchester United, Carabao Cup final. Do we get our first trophy? No, we don't. Carrasco has haunted me once again. Manchester United are your Carabao Cup winners. Okay, so the only thing that we can win is the Premier League, because we're out the Champions League by Real Madrid. Wish me luck on that. So, final day of the season, had a terrible second half. Now so that we are leading into the final day, but we're tied with Manchester City and Liverpool 1 point behind. So I'm actually going to go do the honour of playing the game, and I'll be right back when hopefully we win the trophy for once. And as we approach the final 30 seconds of this game, we have defeated Brighton 5-1 at home to make us, for the first time, Premier League winners. It took till the very final day, but we have managed to do it. We have managed to win the Premier League for the very first time. And here comes our captain Jensen, for the very first time lifting the Premier League trophy for the club's first time in their history. We have done it. We have somehow managed to win the Premier League. And we might as well show it off while we are here. The trophy bus celebration for the Barclays Premier League. It's not the Barclays Premier League, but that was a good era of Premier League football. Very first Premier League trophy. We basically won everything now but the FA Cup. I don't care about the FA Cup. Right, let me just quickly check the stats, because I know some of you care about that. So top player was Diaby with 58. Top goal scorer is Dahl with 24. Lovelace only scored 8 goals this season. At a 90 overall, that's dangerously bad. Assist go to Dahl. Ladies and gentlemen, your player of the season is Lars Dahl. Let's get into the next season. Right, welcome to the next season of the end of JFC. So, big transfer month that we had. First one immediately being that we sold Aaron Dyer. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I sold Aaron Dyer. I don't know where or when. Let me just try and find it. Yeah, there he is. I sold him to Man City. We have Lance Morris now. So I was just like, you know what? Let Dyer go to a good club. He kind of deserves that. I don't care. He deserves a big move. I'm not going to run against it. We made some good money. He won us like 3 European competitions and a Premier League. So really, I'm not going to moan against him leaving. We also got rid of a lot of young and old and rotational players this season, whether it be selling them, loaning them, stuff like that. You can see the transfer see if you really want to read them. We signed a couple of free agents as well. We signed Barry Morrison, a 78 overall 17-year-old. I'll have trust in him. And we needed a new backup striker, so Riaz Cleary joined us from West Brom for 6.2 million. Other than that, let me just show you how big the loan is now. Yeah, that's a lot of players out on loan. So the plan was, I thought that, where is his name? Whitaker was available to play, but he isn't until next season. So until next season, we'll have Whitaker, Abbas and Gomez. The next generation of JFC talent is coming in very soon, and that makes me so happy. Anyway, I'll see you guys at the end of the season. And just to add, we somehow won Manager of the Year. Like, don't ask how I won Manager of the Year. I've just won Manager of the Year at one point. Right, the end of this season hasn't really gone well. We finished second in the league, even if we win this, which we do. Aston Villa was so far ahead. That's right. If it's not us, at least it's the Villa that win the league. At the very least. At the very least. Right, yeah, there it is. No chance of a catch-up. Absolutely no chance of catching up. Champions League, we got close. Do you want to know how close? We got to the semi-finals. And then we blew it in a 3-1 game. Could have been us. Otherwise, not much really happened. Let's go to stats for... Stats award. Right, who played the most games? Hortman. Who scored the most goals? 30 for Dole again. 16... Gomez is literally about to come in. And I have to sell Dole. That's the next evolution of theory, but I would seem so stupid for doing that. Okay, how old is he? 22. Can he do one more loan out? One more go. Gomez, mate, I'm sorry. I'm going to give you one more go. Let's get into the next season. Right, we are now in a new season. Let me just quickly check the transfers. And that's just to say that we sold a bit. So Alonso, a goalkeeper that I don't think I ever played, was loaned out every time. I can kind of bring back on a pre-contract. I'll do that if I can, but right now I sold it for 80 mil to... You guessed the club. I sold Joe Allen finally for 30 mil, got a profit. Hackney, long-time servant of the club, got sold to Arsenal. Rizzo, we sold to Barcelona, but we bought in Davis. Soomsop Bell, got a couple of free agents in to round up the bench because we got like nobody left. I mean that. And a lot of people got loan spells, but these might be some of their last loan spells. Because some of them will either be in the team, be loaned out again, or be sold. It's kind of like their last chance, to be honest. So with that, I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Right, welcome to the end of the season. Absolutely nothing again. We are going to be finishing potentially third. Yeah, we're going to be finishing third this season. And I think I know what the problem was. I just loaned out all my good youngsters and brought in 30-year-old 70 overalls. So I think the plan next season is to completely use the team that I have completely. Like, Dahl's leaving this season, by the way, even if he has had an amazing season, which he has. If Lovelace hasn't had a good season, he's going 15. Yeah, Lovelace is going to go. So Dahl and Lovelace will be leaving at the end of the season. Gomez is going to be... Give me an idea. Right, recall ya. Just recall ya. I don't care about the money. I have got a plan. Can you play up front? Can we make you a strike? No, okay, we can't make you a striker, and we can't really put you anywhere else. Okay, I'll have to come up with a plan. Just give me 5 minutes on a plan, and I'll be back next season. So remember when I said I was going to make all these transfers, build a better squad? We kind of did, but we kind of didn't. Right, so let's go over to the transfers because I think we have a lot to talk about. So I bought in Stiller, Ibanez, and Cabal as good free agent backups. I then decided to sell the whole entire youth that I had been working on. I signed this guy and loaned him out to Man City, so hopefully he'll be the new left back coming up soon. Bought in Clement and Kim, loaned him out. Bought in Gutierrez, loaned him out. Jager, loaned him out with Bishop as well from the youth. I decided to sell Zach Lovelace and bring in Hendrick. Yeah, Lovelace, I love you, but you legit was not scoring any goals for me, so you had to go. Hassan got loaned out to Copenhagen. Winkler got loaned out to Villa. He got loaned out to Liverpool. Malik got loaned out. Brown got sold. People got loaned out. A lot more people got sold. Some for some good money. Not gonna lie, that's some good money. We also sold Ferry over to Bilbao. Sold some more players. Loaned out some more players. We sold Lars Stoll because I can bring him back. If I decide to do it, I decide to do it. That is basically how it's going to work. If I decide to do it, I decide to do it. There's the rest of the transfers. So now the squad is now looking like this, with Gomez, after like 5 years at Fulham, now comes into the main team. So with that, I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Ladies and gentlemen, I thought it was going to be the other cutscene, but we have a major announcement. Lamine Yamal has been sold to Liverpool, but in return, we get Phil Foden in a deal with him and £142.3 million. So you're probably thinking, why did I accept a deal with Phil Foden? Because he accepted a rotation, and the reason why I wanted him in rotation is because, ladies and gentlemen, our new right winger is not going to be Mr. Phil Foden. It's going to be, I never knew this deal. Great, Dole, thanks for that. It's going to be Lance Morris. Yeah, you heard that correctly. Lance Morris is going to be our new right winger at the club. I am not even joking. We can teach him to be a inside forward. That's fine. So you're probably thinking, well, then who's playing attacking mid? Okay, so this is how it's going to work. Morris, get out there. Whitaker, you're in. That's right. 2 youth players who have been here since the beginning from the youth project will be leading the attack coming up soon. Yeah, so Phil Foden's in here now. That's a completely interesting move. But other than that, I don't think anything else is going to happen. So I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Right, I'm starting from this point because, sad news, I lost the FA Cup final. I didn't even know we was in the cup final. We lost the FA Cup final and we lost in the semi-final of the Champions League. But I got a feeling I might have won the Prem. Okay, I might have won the Prem. Okay, so we got Wolves, right? Okay, I'm just going to risk it. I'm just going to risk it. Yes! Yes! Lance Morris, our youth player from all the way back years ago, has won us the second Premier League in this run. Okay, we've actually won another competition. That's good. That's good. That's good. Where is it? Where is it? Wolves Leon has been playing with the... Yeah, there it is. Right, there it is. There you go. See, we won the Premier League again. That is fantastic. Got so close some other areas, but otherwise, this squad has been absolutely perfect this season, especially with Morris moving. Whitaker now taking his rightful place as attacking midfielder in this team. Next year, I'm not even going to do the loans out. Next year, we are going to stick to a proper team. And there it is. I might as well show you. There is the Premier League trophy bus. The second time for JFC and the second time in this end of JFC video. Where again, we win the Premier League with so many of our legends gone. The new team is doing just as good. So here we are in another September. That means another transfer window has come and go. So what did we do per se? We bought in 3 free agents. We loaned out a couple of youth players, but we have bought in some players to make up for it. We bought in Jamie Donnelly, Freddie Bourne, loaned out these 3 as well, so we can bring in Cameron Archer. Which now means the team is now looking like this. Not much to the main team itself, but we have now got a way stronger bench if we ever want to go on a good Champions League run and not get knocked out in the semi-finals. I think this is the best way, looking forward to it. So with that, I'll see you guys at the end of the season. There is no point talking about the season so far because we are doing absolutely terrible. But hey, Carabao Cup final. There's a chance to win a cup. Can we win a cup? Oh, let me just make a change because I'm not trusting the system. I would rather do it myself. Thank you very much. So, do we actually go ahead and win the Carabao Cup? The answer is... That is funny. A former Aston Villa player scoring a last-minute winner in the Carabao Cup to make us win the EFL Cup. That is another trophy added to our cabinet. Terrible season, but hey, we won something at least. That's good. So I'll see you guys at the end of the season. So here we are, the final day of the season. All we've done is just won the Carabao Cup, to be honest. We've got Chelsea in the final day. Let's just hope that maybe we can do something. Okay, we won a game. Okay, that's cool. So where does that put us at the end of the season? That puts us in a respectable 7th place. Which means, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how we've gone worse after getting a better squad. But next season, JFC will be competing in the UEFA Conference League. And I don't know how to feel about that. But hey, you know what? Conference League should be a bit easier. But we still probably won't somehow win it. I'll see you guys for the next season. Another transfer window is over. And we bought in a heavy hitter. But first off, stuff we did. Right, so we sold Hassan for 43 million. We sold Jager for 11.2. We loaned out some people. We sold Hartman because it's time for our youth goalkeeper to finally have a go. We loaned out Clement and we bought in Jared Braithwaite for 24.8 million. Bought in Cox, bought in Wright, loaned out this guy, Cardenas, Bishop, Bakir, Cummings. We bought in Goodman, McCormick, Sellers, Fleming, and Sego Jr. and Norquette for backup. And we got rid of most of our strikers to bring in Erling Haaland for 70.6 million rotational player. He has accepted rotation. And Gray just got loaned out to Man City. So Man City bought 2 of our strikers. So we just bought Haaland. So Haaland is gracefully, at the age of 36, by the way, going to be accepting the bench. Because look at that bench now. That is a bench that could win the league. But that is a team that can go ahead and win the league. But what we've got to do now is... Oh yeah, we've also got the Conference League. Let's see if that's been sorted out yet. Yep, there it is. UEFA Conference League football this season. Let's get into it. Right, we have lost every other competition, including the Conference League. But we do have the chance to win the FA Cup, which we don't manage again. I don't get this. I genuinely don't get this. We've lost another cup final. Another cup final. All that for nothing. Well, you know what? At least we won the Prem, I think. Which, yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have managed to win the Premier League once again for the 3rd time in this rebuild. We're getting better. Next season, I don't want to change the team that much at all. Unless, like, something amazing happens. But I really don't want to change the team that much. But there we are, celebrating in the streets as we win another Premier League trophy. So here we go, another year. I don't even know how many years I got left, but there's been so many years. Thank you for sticking with me if you have at this point. I think we might have 1 season left after this. So let's have a look at the squad transfers, because there's a lot that's happened. A lot that has happened. So we have bought in Gonzalez, an 81 overall centre-back. We sold Cardenas. We loaned out Cummings and Gulletes. We loaned out Bishop, Chadwick, this guy, Kim, sold Braithwaite. We got this guy in, an 83 overall 16-year-old. He's at loan at Brentford. Should hopefully play next year. You know, if he gets above an 86, he's a new striker at JFC. I'm not even kidding. Backer got loaned out. Grady's got loaned out. Butcher got sold by accident, and then I bought in some players and loaned out Clement. But you're probably thinking, well, why didn't you buy a new left back? Because we have got Lombardi just sitting here, just ready to go. I trust him, and the bench is looking decent once again. So let's get into another season with JFC. In what will probably be our last chance to win the Champions League, we have got a chance to win it here today. Come on, I don't care that all of you are tired. Just go out there and win! Yes! Okay, 2nd Champions League in the belt. There we go. Another trophy in the cabinet. I know we're only winning like 1 trophy every couple of ages, but come on, show me. Show me it. Come on. Where is it? Where's the Champions League? There we go. The 2nd Champions League of this club's career. We have done it. We've done it again. Somehow we've done it. So here we are, the final season of JFC in FC25. Let's check the transfers because this is one important one, really. I don't know why I bothered loaning people out or selling people. We bought Saka Lovelace back for one more run. I had to. He's the player that I made. He's the player that I gave a chance down in League 2. And of course, I've sold him twice and bought him back twice. But I can't do it without him. I can't do it without him. It would be mean not to do it without him. So we bought him back. Also sold Vergara, Grade A's, loaned some people out. I don't know why since last year. But this is going to be the final JFC lineup in FC25. And is a lot's changed, but a lot of it stayed the same. A lot of changes over the year. But we're going to give Bishop, the guy we signed as a youth player years ago, a chance on the bench. But with that, I'll see you guys for the final game of this career mode. So here we go. Our final Premier League game. We're not going to win the league. That is absolutely going to be fine by me. We'll draw against Manchester United. Cool. But you're probably thinking, well, what about the final game? We have our final game. We're going to be finishing our career in the UEFA Champions League final, an attempt at number 3 against Tottenham Hotspur of all teams. Well, here we go. We are in Portugal for my final game as JFC manager. Let's get into it. Lovelace. Come on, Lovelace. You got to score in the Champions League final. To which he has. Saka Lovelace has scored the first goal in the Champions League final. It is so close to being over. It is so close to being done today in Portugal. With our final game on the line, we score, get the first goal, 1-0 to JFC. Oh, okay. That's something. I nearly forgot I was recording, so I nearly swore, but yeah, we're now tied with Tottenham here today in Portugal in our final game. I knew our final game wasn't going to be easy. 1-1. That's it. Didn't even take us long for Saka Lovelace to get the second goal here today. I know bringing him back was going to be important, and it absolutely was. Here today, a great ball over from Morris, straight over to Lovelace, the way I wanted it to be. 2-1 to JFC. He's not off. He can pass to Abbas, come on. Abbas? Abbas scored in a Champions League final. Oh, that's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. I know we didn't grow him up to be one of the best players in the team, but he absolutely performed when he has to. We brought this guy in, loaned him out several times, didn't use him that much, but he scored a Champions League final goal. 3-1. Right, I know what I'm doing might be blasphemy, but when I started this career mode, I always wanted my striker to come through the youth. I just wanted one striker from the youth academy to play. And Lovelace, you're getting tired, mate. So I am going to be bringing on Bishop. Bishop is a striker who came through our academy and is going, even though he's a false 9 and probably won't do anything, I'm going to bring him on in a Champions League final. The dream of mine has been achieved. 3-1 to JFC. In a couple of minutes, the final game for JFC will be over in FC25, and we are going to do it by beating Tottenham 3-1 in the Champions League final. The best thing I did was rejecting Spurs of a Champions League trophy. I'm not even touching the controller. Go ahead. Take your time. Take your time. You're off anyway. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we have won a second consecutive and final third Champions League trophy with JFC in this career mode. And here we go. Jansen is about to lift our third and final UEFA Champions League trophy here today. A lot of good memories at this club, a lot of championships in this club, a lot of titles in this club, and there's no better way to finish it than with a Champions League trophy. Well done to the lads. I am so proud of every single player that has come through JFC, down in League 1, League 2, the Championship, the Premier League, and now the Champions League. But before we finish, we might as well have a look at our stats and then finish this all off. But not before one final title burst celebration for the Champions League. We never managed to win more than one title in the career mode, which makes me a bit sad. But you know, we might as well have one more run for our third and final Champions League trophy here today. Right, so before I retire, let's have a look at my career. Right, so overall, I'm only doing overall. We played 884 games, won 512, drew 188, and lost 184. I drew more games than lost. I had 1,636 goals. I conceded less than 1,000 with 961. My biggest defeat was way early in my career, but my biggest win was the 12-0 win in the Conference League semi-finals against Fiorentina when they had like one person at the back. I dominated that. So with that, we won 5 league trophies, 2 domestic cups, 5 continental. So that's the Europa League, Conference League 1 time, and the Champions League 3 times. I think the domestic wins is 2 Carabao Cups, so the only thing we never won was the FA Cup, which is a bit sad. But we pretty much basically won everything else bar the Bristol Street Motors Trophy and the FA Cup. So our biggest transfer fee was 204, which was, I think, if on about like transfers, that must have been Jack Butcher to Man United. Let's see if I can find what our biggest transfer of all time is. So 90 mil. I didn't buy anyone that season. Okay, 42. 203. Yeah, that's got to be it. Endrick for 203.2 million pounds. And we did all right. We did good. I'm proud of what this team has done. I'm proud of what we have achieved. But as soon as I press this advance button, that should be it. If not, I look stupid. Good morning, Mr. J. The board wish to congratulate you not only on your work with this club, but also on the development of your career as a whole. We wish you the best of luck in your future endeavours. You'll always be a welcome guest at JFC. I should hope so. This is my club. But that's it. That's the whole entire career mode done. That was a lot of months went into this career mode. A lot of videos went into this career mode, and I'm proud of every single video I've made, bar the ones I had to pre-record. Sorry, well, post-edit. Sorry about that. But we've done it. Every single career mode game that we've now played is done. Hopefully we'll do a career mode in about halfway through February when the transfers happen. And hopefully I can do a bit of rebuilds in the January. Well, nothing happens. But this has been your boy Jay. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and thank you.